This is my 2013 BMW F30 328i. I bought it with 140,000 miles, no warranty, and it was just $1,800. Well, probably because it came with a blown motor because of the timing chain failure. But today, I'm gonna tell you how I got a free motor, radiator, and turbo from BMW's secret warranty. Are you eligible? Stay tuned. Hey, this is Bryan. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. Now, a couple months ago, if you weren't aware, we bought this F30 328i with a blown motor for just $1,800. Now, when we bought it, we were well aware that there's probably no kind of warranty or anything that was going to cover it. And in fact, we were going to put it in the back of the shop, let it sit for a couple months, and then buy a motor on eBay later in the year. But we found out something really cool that kind of changed that plan. You see, BMW had an issue with timing chains on the N20 and the N26 motors, and what would happen are the chains could stretch out, they could snap, they could miss a tooth, or what happened in this car is the timing chain guide actually broke apart, dropped pieces of plastic in the oil, the car goes to suck up the oil and it blocks it. So what happens is the motor is starved from oil and it dies. Now, most of the cars that have this issue had a build date that was prior to January of 2015, and as you may know, this car is a 2013. So knowing about this, BMW issued a 7-year, 70,000 mile warranty on this part. So if you had the issue before that time, you could get it replaced free of charge. And if you're interested in what part numbers specifically they were, which ones were the good ones and bad ones, we're gonna have information for you down in the description. With the 7-year, 70,000 mile warranty in the back of our mind, we quickly realized that, well, we had doubled it and there was no chance of that warranty actually happening. So what we did is we just dropped it off at BMW and we said, look, just take a look at it. Worst case, there's some kind of diagnostic fee, and just see if there's any quick fix, because maybe there was something that we missed when we were doing our own diagnostics. After a short time, BMW gave me a call and they said, your motor is completely toast. There's an issue with your turbo and your radiator has a hole in it. So it wasn't looking very good. But then they told me about a complete game changer, the SULEV warranty. Step into my mobile office and I'll tell you what a SULEV car is and what the warranty covers to see if this can impact you. So let's talk about how you know if you have a SULEV car. So the SULEVs are the M56, the N51, the N26, and also the B46. Now, the easiest way to know if you have one is if you look under your hood. So, you know, I have an N26, right there it says N26, and you'll also see it say SULEV, S-U-L-E-V. Now, if you're not familiar, SULEV stands for Super Ultra Low Emissions Vehicle. Not just low, super ultra low. These are covered under the California Emissions Control Warranty against defects in materials or workmanship for a period of 15 years or 150,000 miles. Let me just say that again. 15 years or 150,000 miles. What does that tell you? I'm in 140,000. I'm in warranty. Now you may be thinking, Bryan, you just talked about California, but I know you're from New Jersey, so how does that apply to you? Well, there are 15 states in the United States that have adopted this practice, including New Jersey. Now the complete list of states include Arizona, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington. Now, we've talked about the cars that are included in this program, we've talked about the states, let's talk about some other specific criteria. If you take a look at my graph here, you can see that different states have different regulations on what years are covered. For example, Arizona, for whatever reason, they adopted this for 2012 cars. And in California, it's 2003 and newer. New Jersey is 2008 and so forth. So be sure, if you are in this list, to make sure that your year of your car is going to qualify. At this point, we've talked about the cars that are covered, the states that are covered, and the years of the cars. So let's dive into some of the finer details. Now, for this example, we're going to just tell you about the 2013 N26, but for more information, we're gonna actually have this document available to you in the description below. Okay, so as we scroll down here, if you don't have a 2013 N26, all you need to do is find your car in this list and you'll be able to see exactly what is included. I need to scroll down a little bit. Okay, so here we are on the 2013 N26. for the 328 and the 328xi, SULEV motor. These are all the different things that are included. So when you scroll through, you can see that the Vanos solenoid valves are included, Vanos actuator, thermostats, intake manifold. There's just a ton of different things. You can see turbocharger in here. And as I mentioned earlier, I was able to get a turbo because the one on here, I mean, naturally so, after 140,000 miles, they can definitely get goofy after a while. You have your oxygen sensors, you have your ignition coils. So as you can see, there are just a ton of things in here. We have high pressure fuel pump, those are pretty expensive. You have your fuel rails, you have your crankshaft sensor, you have NOx sensor, you have MAF sensor, and then it continues on this page. As you can see, there are just a ton of different things on this list that are covered. Now, as you scroll through, you will notice that you don't see timing chain. And you may be thinking, how did you get a motor if the timing chain went bad and timing chain isn't on the list? So what we did is when we took the car to the dealer actually called the BMW warranty department and said, this is a SULEV car, and the reason for the motor failure was because of the timing chain guides. And BMW said, okay, no problem, we'll replace the whole motor. So I was completely shocked that they did that. So the reason that we said that this is a secret warranty is this doesn't really get much publicity, rightfully so, because BMW probably doesn't want to pay out all of this money for cars that have this issue. Now, I know a lot of you personally who have emailed me and said, hey, I have an N26 and my motor went because of this. Well, this may save your car and also give you a little bit more peace of mind, especially if you have over 100,000 miles, you're past that 70,000 mile warranty, and you're in one of the states that's going to offer this protection for your car. So the trick in this is you have to have them contact BMW, because at the end of the day, if there's any warranty claim, BMW has to approve it. The dealer can't just say, we're pushing this through to warranty. They have to ask BMW if it can be warranted, and then if so, that's when they're allowed to do it. So like I said before, if you call your dealer and they say, no, it's not true, what you need to do is have them send over the information to BMW, who will then verify it. So anyway, I hope today's video has helped you, especially if you've had something like catastrophic motor failure because of an N26 motor, and maybe your dealer didn't do anything about it, or you didn't know because of your mileage. Like this one had 140,000 miles on it. I was gonna rip the motor out. I'm really glad I didn't, because we got a free one. But anyway, I hope this video helps. My name is Brian. Thank you for watching Kies Motorsports. If you liked today's video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at kiesmotorsports.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.